All right, let's talk more about the properties of Indigo Gabbro. So, as far as the chakras go, Indigo Gabbro is supposed to be connected closely to the third eye chakra, but it does clear the channel between all of your chakras and help ground them in order to enhance psychic abilities, in order to enhance or awaken um, any gifts, spiritual gifts, talents, skills that you may have, in order to help clear the channel that you are. It is also said that Indigo Gabbro is very good for grounding and protection. Now, I do definitely feel like it is a good stone for grounding and protection. For me, a lot of people mention that they feel the more psychic enhancement gifts more, but I actually don't. Like, I'm kind of the opposite. I feel like for me, it's definitely a grounding and a protection stone, but in a way that helps my psychic gifts, if that makes sense. So, kind of going back to the whole clearing the channel thing, I feel like it definitely promotes a certain clarity and, I don't want to use the term grounding again, but it helps promote a certain clarity and a clean slate almost to allow things to flow and move and feel genuinely, like without outside influence. And it's supposed to be good for protection in the sense of shielding and repelling unwanted energies. Now let's get into my favorite thing. This crystal is supposed to be amazing for shadow work. Of course, shadow work can look so many different ways for everybody, but I also definitely feel like this will be one of my go-to shadow work stones. Kind of going back to the whole psychic gifts, it's supposed to connect with like past lives and just balancing and providing clarity and understanding of your past and your present, possibly even your future. And I think that I have such a clear understanding of what that means and what that looks like, at least for me presently in this moment of my life. Because I definitely feel like it promotes a safe space for you to do the shadow work. That's what this crystal feels like to me. That is the best way that I will sum it up. It feels like it promotes a safe space for you to do the shadow work. It's going to protect you, it's going to ground you. Almost in a way, it's going to help provide focus and clarity, and help push past any boundaries that you may have internally so that you can do the work. For some, I feel like it does, it could potentially really be a spiritual psychic experience, especially connecting with the third eye. I can see how you might have elevated experiences, but for me, it does not necessarily provide that. It provides the grounding to keep you in the real world, to do the real world work. So, unlike some of my other favorites, which are like labradorite or moonstone, which kind of have some of the metaphysical, spiritual enhancement kind of energies, I wouldn't put that one in the same category for me. I would put this one in a completely different category. I'm not even sure what I would compare this to, if I'm being honest. Um, I almost want to say like a garnet for me, because garnets also provide very grounding energy, but emotionally. So still not the same, but I can resonate in the sense of like garnet allows me to be human. Garnet allows me to be grounded on earth. And I kind of feel the same way about this. And of course, this is me speaking from personal experience. This allows me to be human. It allows me to be grounded on earth in the present and promotes the safe space to do the work that needs to be done in a very physical, tangible, human kind of way.